Uganda concern is growing over unhealthy diets, rising overweight among children, with experts warning us of long-term consequences including diabetes, hypertension and other non-communicable diseases. Attention is now turning to the food environment around children, from what is sold in schools to how unhealthy foods are being marketed to young audiences. Joining me this afternoon is David Kabanda, the Executive Director of the Center for Food and Adequate Living Rights, to discuss Uganda's nutrient profile model and efforts to protect our children's health. David, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
So let's start with the organization that is advocating for Uganda's nutrient profile model. What exactly is it, and how is it helping identify and regulate what our young people are taking in?
Thank you so much. Right now, we have many children who have cancers, and by the way, for your information, the rate at which cancer is eating up children is much higher than even in adults, and mostly it is linked to what they eat. But for a very long time we've not had regulation, and it is interesting that our bodies need the salt, the fat, the sugar. So now the thing is moderate, but the question is, how do we moderate? Now Uganda did not have like thresholds. What is the maximum limit? So we've been working so hard with the Ministry of Health, and today, dear Ugandans, it is so much enlightening that we have the NPM. We call it NPM, Nutrient Profile Model, launched. What does it do? It sets the maximum limit for all the manufacturers of soft drinks and of all solid foods. It is now clear. The thresholds have been now set. If the salt is beyond this limit, then you must label. So the next step now is the Ministry of Health and government are going to be working with us as civil society to come up with front of the pack warning, labeling regulations. Priscilla, we go to supermarkets and then you buy products and they are not labeled at all. But in those products, there are too many ingredients that you don't know. They are hidden. The manufacturer will never tell you. It is alarming that sometimes even the products do not have expiry dates. So we have woken up to children being fed on two products that are killing them.
Okay, that's on one element, but there's the element of marketing that is targeting younger audiences for consumption.
Yes.
How are you dealing with that in this model?
Exactly, it was a big problem. We couldn't even touch that space because even Uganda could have the industry suing the government because we had not yet set the thresholds. Now that we have the nutrient profile model setting the maximum limit of sugar, salt, fat, saturated fats, and non-sugar sweeteners, now we'll be coming up, or government will be coming up with a regulation restricting marketing. These people who have been going to our children in schools, the school canteens are another death trap. These who have been organizing tournaments and they are inducting our children into addictive sodas, biscuits, what now? This is the time, we have the tool. The ministry will now be coming up with restriction regulations and will be safeguarding children.
And in those regulations and policies, I know that you have been advising upon. Which are some of the key elements that must be looked out for?
Seriously speaking, we will not be advertising in any school or around the schools. All the billboards are going to go down. We have seen these high-end restaurants advertising and using cartoon elements, things that they can't do anywhere in the world, in other countries, even where they come from, because these are franchises. But they target your children into these synthetic, ingredients. So all of those will come down, and the industry will have to comply because, yes, many of these food products are palatable, are very delicious, but in the end result, people are dying.
All right, thank you so much, David Kabanda, talking to us about Uganda's nutrient profile model that is intended to protect our children from harmful consumption of foodstuffs that are dangerous to their health and contributing to the heavy burden that we're having of children getting diseases such as diabetes and non-communicable diseases at an early age. Away from that, we get to look at